Alright folks, welcome back to another episode where we dive deep into the hilarious world of customer service mishaps at my local authority helpdesk. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on these tales of incompetence and confusion. Are you ready for today's story? Let's do this! Today was a day when I thought nothing could surprise me anymore. You see, social workers are the bane of my existence at work. They come in with their heads filled with good intentions, but often lack the basic tech skills to navigate our systems. But today, one particular call made me question everything. It all started when a caller rang up and asked for the generic login details we use around here. Now, let's get this straight. These aren't your run-of-the-mill passwords. We've got a system set up where everyone uses a common username and password to log into our computers. It's just computer for the username and P41r for the password. Simple enough, right? But when I heard his questions, I knew it was going to be a long day. "Hello," he said with a hint of urgency in his voice. "What's the username?" I sighed but kept my tone friendly. "It's computer." "Just type out the word computer." A pause filled the line as if he were struggling to comprehend this basic instruction. Then came his next question. "So is that the asset number of the PC?" No, I replied patiently. "Just the word, computer, C-O-M-P-U-T-E-R, C-O-M-P-U-T-E-R. He hesitated before asking, and then backslashed my name? I could almost hear his confusion and frustration building up on the other end of the line. "No," I said firmly. "The username is just computer." "And the password?" "Password?" He interrupted. No, I spelled it out carefully. It's P4S, S-W-O-R-D, with a capital P and a number 4 instead of an A. He paused again, and I could feel his mind working through this new information. So the username is computer P4s? Morserd? No, I repeated for emphasis. The username is just computer. And the password? Password 4? He tried. I sighed heavily, knowing that patience was wearing thin. "Nope," I said slowly and clearly. P4s. S-S-L-W-O-R-D, with a capital P at the beginning and everything else lowercase. "What now?" "You're going to have to spell it out for me," I instructed gently. "Did you type in password or did you miss the 4? He typed again, presumably trying various combinations. P-A-S-S-W-O-R-D. Capital P number 4, then lowercase S-S-W-O-R-D. I used a capital P this time, definitely. "And did you use a 4 instead of an A?" I asked, my tone softening to convey understanding. He paused and I knew what was coming. "And it says the account is locked," he said with a hint of exasperation in his voice. I took control for him and remotely accessed his computer, typing out P4sword myself. The system accepted it without issue. As I logged off, I could almost see the relief on his face through the phone line. When we finally hung up, there was an awkward silence that lingered even after he thanked me. It's funny how a simple login can turn into such a complex ordeal. Can you imagine? Here's this person trying to do their job and getting stuck at the very first step because of something so trivial. But let's take a moment here. What would you have done in my shoes? Would you have been as patient, or would you have just hung up and told them to read the manual? It's moments like these that make us question our own patience and professionalism. And this isn't even the craziest one I've encountered. But it definitely ranks up there on the list of, why are we still using systems that confuse people so much? So folks, that's today's tale from the helpdesk. If you enjoyed this little adventure in incompetence, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more stories like these. And if you've ever had your own tech support horror story, share it with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.